Coming up on Owner's Manual, Marcus and I are challenged by the Kona Brewing Company to create the ultimate beer.
And if this beer doesn't turn out well, we're gonna have to put it down the drain.
You're the one that drinks the fruity stuff. I want to be able to taste me beer.
We'll have to use my taste buds and Marcus's book smarts to impress a panel of judges before this challenge goes down the drain.
Right, what the hell did you do?
There are two types of people in this world. Those smart enough to read an owner's manual.
Then there's those that know that you don't need it.
Marcus! Idiot! Hold on. Stop reading the book!
I'm Marcus Hunt. Give me an owner's manual and I can operate anything.
And I'm Ed Sanders. I will always rely on years of experience instead of reading some manual.
Whoa!
We're taking on complex challenges
Using only our wits.
and our manual.
No manual.
Yeah.
Early morning, Hawaii, brewing company. What more could you ask for?
I know, I am super excited, and brewing beer is an amazing science.
No, don't ruin the art of brewing beer and drinking it with your talk of science. What's wrong with you?
You don't want science, you would rather have some history? Did you know that man's been brewing beer for almost 6,000 years?
Why would I know that? All right, I've got some knowledge for you.
Okay.
This particular brewing company, they're doing things that the big guys would never even attempt.
Right, and they are challenging us to create a beer to serve right here in the Kona Brewing Company's pub.
This challenge is really in my wheelhouse.
We are looking for Ryan.
That's got to be him there, right? Yeah?
Aloha, welcome to Kona Brewing Company.
What a welcome, bruv.
Oh, that looks so good. I've been doing a ton of research on the art of brewing beer.
I tell you what, bruv, just enjoy that colour a second. Look
Yeah.
at the amberness of that. I tell you what, it's so hoppy, right? It tastes
Yeah.
great.
Really?
I tell you what, bruv, I can get used to working in a place like this.
Working in a brewery isn't all beer tastings and pub parties. Like, brewing beer is a difficult and exact process, especially if you're the brewmaster who's in charge of all production and recipe development.
Kind of sounds like a dream job, though, yeah?
This dream job requires at least 5 years of training.
Well, I could actually go one better than that, bruv, because I've been drinking craft beers from around this world for about 20 years, so I'm pretty sure we can ace whatever you can cook up.
Yep, I've done my homework, so we got this.
Aren't we full of confidence?
Heck yeah, man, we're going to be brewing beer, bruv. Come on.
Well, we didn't invite you guys here just to brew any beer. Your challenge will be to create a brand new specialty beer. You're gonna have to choose all the hops, all the barley, follow all those ingredients through the entire brewing process.
So hang on a second. You want us to create a brand new beer that you've never even brewed before?
From scratch.
Yep. To successfully complete this challenge, the beer you guys make has to be good enough to be served right here at our own pub.
Bruv, we won't let you down. Don't panic.
So how do we get started?
Well, I'm gonna need you to study up on this so you know what you're doing.
They're yours, mate. Good luck.
Cool.
Now listen, we are completely dedicated to creating only great beer here. I need to know if you guys are equally as dedicated.
Yes.
We are, bruv, definitely.
All right, well, your beer is gonna highlight one key special ingredient. And if you wanna prove to me that you have what it takes, you'll go get this ingredient yourself.
Sure.
I'm gonna need you to go to this address, talk to a man named Tom. He's a farmer.
Okay.
Cool.
See you soon. It's got to be spices.
No, I'm thinking something like fruit. I don't know, maybe mango?
I'm an Englishman. I'm not going to drink a fruity beer.
You are. All right, I am thinking that these are not boxes of fruit. Honey, that's what it is.
What gives you that idea? There's 6 million bees that are flying around.
I think so.
Tom, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, bruv, Ed.
Hey, Tom. I'm Marcus. Nice to meet you.
Ryan sent us from the brewery.
Careful.
Yeah.
Ryan tells me you guys need 4 gallons of honey.
Okay.
So what do? Just bring the truck down and put the honey in the bag?
No, actually, you guys are gonna harvest the honey over here.
So we're harvesting the honey. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
So where do we start, bruv?
right over here. This is where you will harvest the comb. You guys will bring it over to the building and extract it.
Why do you look so comfortable?
It's a fun challenge. It's pretty cool, actually.
You guys shouldn't have a problem with this.
Okay. So basically, if we're gonna harvest the honey, is there anything that we need to be worried about with your
What
hives?
kind of question is that? Just don't get stung.
Well,
it's
of course
obvious.
don't get stung.
You will get stung. Comes with the territory.
So do we get protective clothing?
Well, it depends on how much you want to man up.
Oh, come on. What do you wear? What?
Yeah, man up and let's get started.
Hang on, my little honeybee. Okay, listen, it's pretty fair to admit this. You know, me and you, when it comes to beer, we got completely different taste buds, agree?
Right.
Okay, so we've got to get 4 gallons, honey. Let's have some fun. Let's get 4 gallons apiece. Whoever does it in the quickest time, they're brewmaster tomorrow.
Okay, I'll buy that. But that person has full control over both the recipe and the ingredients.
Wouldn't have it any other way, brother.
All right.
Set it like men, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, Christ almighty. The only chance we've got of brewing a great beer is if I'm the brewmaster calling the shots on this entire recipe. What we're going to do is simple. I'm going to go through those hives like I'm a ravenous, hungry grizzly bear. Plus, the faster I go, the fewer stings I get. What's the smoke for?
It's to calm him down.
Why don't you tell me that?
Ed is going to rush into it. He's going to get stung a million times, and it's going to slow him down.
Get up!
Me, on the other hand, I'm going to take my time. I'm going to smoke out the beast to keep him calm, and that is going to get me into the extraction room that much quicker. They like stinging you in the hands. Careful, careful, Jesus.
Dude, is he inside my face? Is he inside my face? Ah!
Ow! What was that?
Retreat! Just give me the suit, you idiot! What's the matter with you?
So much for manning up, huh? Bet you're glad I grabbed these suits now.
Let's get some honey.
I honestly thought, bruv, that making beer was going to be a darn sight easier than this.
I think making beer is. Getting honey isn't.
Last one, bruv. How many more you got left?
I'm getting there.
Oh, my God! I'll see you at the finish line, brother.
Just because you're ahead doesn't mean you're going to win.
Okay, so this must be the extractor thingy. But there's no time to figure it out. If Marcus catches up with me now, I know he's gonna make us a girly beer.
I'm going to be quicker squeezing this out myself. Yeah, come on. Afternoon, sunshine. How we doing? We good?
I'm good. How you doing?
Mate, I'm already like 1.25 gallons down. Scraping, sticking it in a net sack, squeezing it out myself, mate. Job done.
That seems like a waste of time.
Quicker than figuring out that tin can over there.
Where's the manual?
Somewhere over there, bruv, on the floor. Look at that.
I can't believe you're getting so much out of each squeeze.
I'm pushing 2 gallons here.
Hold on. Switch, switch, switch. Switch.
That gets the frame spinning, which will release the honey. Okay, I just turn this to speed it up.
Yeah, I see honey. I've got a lava flow of honey over here. I think I almost have as much as you do in the first 3 seconds. Is that the sweet taste of victory?
Almost 4 gallons.
Oh, I can't wait to be brewmaster.
Son of a gun. Good job.
No, I don't think so.
You know, I don't care what old Twinkletoes says. It ain't the manual that got me. If I'd have spent 10 more seconds looking at that bloody old contraption, I would have figured it out. Marcus as brewmaster means disaster. A man who knows nothing about good beer.
Ahead of tomorrow's big challenge, I want to go talk to the president of the brewing company. He's going to know everything that those books aren't going to tell you.
My boy's over there, I know he's studying up the manuals, and I know he wants to make a fruity little light lager number.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to do. How do we incorporate the honey into a bitter or a nice ale, but not make it taste fruity?
It's all about balance, brother.
Right.
So, this is a brown ale.
Right.
With toasted coconut.
You can
Big
smell
aroma.
the coke. See, now, this scares me because this is the kind of smell that
Okay.
he would love.
I
Oh, a
know,
fruity
but
little...
now you gotta try it because it's gonna lead you somewhere in the nose, but it's not gonna take you down Almond Joy Lane.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Okay, I need to pick a malt. Every malt produces a different flavor. Ick, that's a little too bitter. Something lighter.
To get these kind of flavors, what do I need to do in the process? Do I need to add something sooner rather than later, or later rather than sooner?
Yeah, the kettle controls so much of that, depending on how long you boil it in the kettle.
So you're telling me that it is possible to sling a load of honey into a beer-making process but still achieve the bitterness that I like?
Exactly.
Okay. This headache I got this morning from last night's beer tasting with the president of this fine company is telling me that this brewery is all about a unique taste. We've got the honey. I've got some cracking ideas for some ingredients.
I'm the brewmaster.
Yeah, but it's teamwork. Morning, bro. How you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? I see you got the honey.
Yeah, bro, you never warned us about the bees, how much they sting. I mean, I'm covered.
Now you know I work in a brewery, not a bee farm.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, bro. So what's the plan of attack for today? Come on.
Today I have set up some specialty malts out there for you. What I need you guys to do is create a recipe based on what's out there.
So you're giving us carte blanche along with the honey. We can go through that pile over there and create the extra flavors.
Yep, but just remember that your challenge is not to simply create a beer. Your challenge is to create a high-quality beer in an 8-hour time span. When your beer is finished, we'll present it before a panel of experts that will include me and Mattson, the president of the company. We will taste your beer with one question in mind. Is this beer good enough to serve to our customers? If the answer is no, we will put it down the drain, and you lose the challenge.
And you seriously flush all that beer down the drain?
If it doesn't meet our standards, you bet. Your challenge is to create a high-quality beer in an 8-hour time span, so we can get it into fermentation.
We're gonna walk this in the park, mate. Come on. Okay, big fella, let's see what we got here.
Actually, I already know what I want. I need a honey malt right here, and I need a victory malt right here. So the honey malt is gonna give us a nice sweet base, while the victory malt is gonna give us a nice nutty flavor, as well as a cool orange hue.
Brother, I can't help but feel you're going about this in the wrong direction. When I talked to Mattson yesterday, he said it's all about balance. I mean, if you had the honey malt, it's gonna make the beer too sweet. Why don't you add the brown malt, or even like an amber malt to your victory malt, and that'll cut the sweetness down?
Because I tried an amber malt last night, and it was way too bitter.
Because you drink fruity drinks.
Okay, I drink fruity drinks, but the point is, we need to highlight the taste and not hide the taste.
I'm not talking about hiding it. I'm talking about adding complexity to it. I've told you a million times, I drink craft beer. I know what the panel of judges are gonna want to taste.
I get that you know beers, but the key ingredient is honey, and we need to wrap around that. And I might add one thing.
I know. Don't say it. I'm the brewmaster.
Right, and this brewmaster says grab your stuff and let's go.
Bruv, we're doing most things that fellas would love. Can we just discuss it?
We just did.
We didn't. It's your way or the highway.
The first thing we have to do is take the malt and pour it into the mill. The mill will then send the malt over to the next machine, the mash tun, where we will mix it with hot water. Then, we'll make sure the temperature is perfect and finally transfer the liquid into the kettle, leaving the mash behind.
So it really is like making a glorified cup of tea.
Yeah, give it a smell.
Except we're not making tea, we're making beer.
I love it. While we wait, let's go pick out the hops.
Just hurry up, we're over 2 hours down already.
Okay, bruv, there is your last box
Yep.
of hops.
So basically we add the hops to take down the sweetness. It bitters it up a little bit, right?
Right. So
Okay.
the less amount of hops you add, you're going to get one of your fruity sweet beers that you love.
No, it's when we add it. We're gonna add it more towards the end of the boiling process in the kettle.
So why don't we add them more at the beginning then to make it more bitter?
Because that's not what we want.
It's not what you want.
Right.
What you have to remember is the key ingredient was yesterday's honey.
Right.
So if you make it sweet like you want it and then you add the honey, we're going to be drinking sweet tea.
And is this you wanting to change my beer, or do you honestly think that this is what's gonna win over the judging panel?
Well, if I'm going to be John Blunt with you and honest, it's a little bit of both. I want to make something really bitter, but in turn, I want to give something to the judges that they've never tried before and knock their socks off.
All right. Okay, so if that's the case and that's what we're gonna do, and you're sure of it,
Sure.
then we're gonna move the potent one to earlier, right? Basically, we're gonna use the alchemy to begin, 1/2 pound.
Get it in.
Here we go. We're gonna move on to 2.2 pounds of the Northern Brewer.
Right. Number 2, get it in there, buddy, get it in.
And then we're gonna do 3.6 pounds of Mount Hood.
Take that one. Woo! Finally. Our judges are going to be getting a nice, tasty bitter brew.
Okay, we've gotta let this thing boil for about an hour. I'll watch the boil while you go clean up. Oh, Ed!
What?
Get Ryan! We're boiling over!
What the hell did you do?
Oh, Ed!
What? Bro, do, turn it off! What the hell did you do?
It's not what I did. You put the water in.
You turned the heat on! Seriously, Ryan, what just happened here, bruv?
You know, either you guys overfilled this, or you had the temperature too high, or you did a combination of both.
Don't look at me, bruv. It's boiling water is because of heat.
Don't look at me, it was overfill.
All right, guys, either way, what we need to worry about now, we have to get this batch done. Look at this freaking mess.
Bruv, listen, it stinks. It's rank. We've got to start again.
So we're trusting your gut, dumping this whole thing and starting fresh.
It ain't my gut that's telling you that stinks. It's my nose. I've been drinking beer for 20 years, and let me tell you, bruv, it stinks. I can't believe Marcus didn't see the kettle. I mean, the worst thing is, he let it boil over just 3 feet behind him because he has his nose buried in that bloody notebook of his.
What do you suggest? We pour this whole thing down and start fresh?
If we stop arguing like a bunch of girls and start afresh now, we can still salvage it.
Fine, we don't have much time. Let's just do this.
Say goodbye to a few hours hard work. Here we go.
That breaks my heart right there.
Bruv, it's going to be worth it in the long run, trust me.
That's an entire brew day down the drain.
Ed, I hope you're right.
1,200 gallons down the drain. It kills me to say goodbye to that.
We got so much work to do.
1,200.
And we've used up half our time.
Keep the pressure up, yeah? Only 3 hours to go.
All right, Ed, we made the mash, we boiled it, now we have to add the honey.
Guys, please try not to ruin this batch too.
Yeah. This is a joyous moment, bruv, after the day we've had. You ready?
Do the honors.
You know what, bruv?
Yeah.
You deserve to pour the other half. You work just as hard, man.
All right.
Get it all out, bruv. Don't waste it. We earned our money on that one.
Hard-earned honey.
And now you've got your notepad, and that makes me even more nervous.
No, this is exciting. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We milled the malt.
Check.
Check. We made the mash.
Check.
We boiled it.
Check.
We added the hops.
Check.
We added the honey.
Check.
We cooled it.
Check.
And now it's fermenting.
Check.
With a half an hour to spare.
Don't forget you put an entire batch down the drain as well.
Yeah, that's not on my
We're
list.
trying to forget that, bruv.
Yeah. Well, good job completing this batch. We're gonna just take it from here. We're gonna let the yeast do their part. In the meantime, why don't you guys go spend some time in Hawaii doing
Best
something
thing
fun?
you said to me in 2 days, brother.
Sightseeing.
No bees. No bees.
Aloha. Marcus, Ed, welcome back. Your beer is ready, and it's judgment time. I'm gonna go join Mattson and the others. We're gonna find out exactly what kind of beer you guys are capable of brewing. Mattson will not cut you any slack, and neither will I. Good luck.
Come me pants.
There's nothing to worry about. We go outside, we face the panel, we have a good time, and that's that.
Right, I'm second guessing myself.
Absolutely.
We got this. We got this.
Yes,
we made a
we
great
do.
beer, bruv. We made a fantastic tasting beer. They're gonna love it. Judges, before you is our attempt at craft beer making. So please be kind, and without further ado,
Cheers, guys.
For you guys' first attempt, or second attempt at your first recipe, I think you guys did a pretty good job. Subtle balance between the bitterness of the hops, the sweetness of the honey, and the sweetness of the malt.
thank you, brother. Thank you. Well, let me ask Mattson one question, and I got to ask this: would you serve it to the public?
Absolutely. I think you guys did an excellent job of thinking into the future what kind of beer you wanted to produce.
Right.
And using the honey to actually create a drier finish. Well done.
Thank you, Mattson. Now, buddy, there is no real name for it, and you won the challenge. You were the brewmaster. So what would you call this beer?
I'm thinking 9 stings.
I love it. So 9 stings.
9 stings.